Okay, we're about to crank up this Cadillac. Ain't he pretty with the brand new powder coat finish? I'm going to show you the linkage. Now, the only thing I've seen difference in these old Cadillacs, some of them got a bracket right back here where my finger's at that you can bolt a turbo-hydramatic linkage to. Other than that, they're all the same. They use these in 60s and 50s. This has got the old heat choke, never did work. You're on your own if you buy one of these and don't get it converted. If it was electric, you'd loosen up them 3 screws when it gets cold out, 45 degrees. Turn that blade till it touches. Tighten the 3 screws back up, plug your wires on it, be done. But okay, here's some stuff you need to know. Air fuel ratio, we got it set at 12:1. Fuel pressure, let me look down here and see we got the fuel pressure. Turn it on, it should be at 3 pounds. You run any more than that, you'll blow the carburetor all apart. You might laugh, but that's the way it is. 3 pounds right there on that gauge. Kind of hard to see. Now, the reason of it is because that pump in your car was designed to pump lead. And now you're pumping ethanol and gas and doesn't take as much pressure to do that. So I'm going to have my assistant hold that camera right. Don't you push any buttons. Hold your hands right there. We're going to be looking at this thing over here. Can you put your camera on that? That's a computer readout. That's going to measure the air and fuel ratio and exhaust emissions. Okay, here we go. Oh, ain't that sweet. Now, there's no idle screws on these Cadillacs, because the idle screw is on part of the car. So I'm just going to have to hold it with its idle. I'm going to hold it about 800. That's where we set them at. Isn't that pretty? Look at that mixture right there at 12. I told you. Now when you rev it up, it'll thin out because you've overcome inertia and you don't need a thick, as rich a mixture to propel that old Cadillac or whatever it is. This is a good old carburetor, about 600 CFM. I'll rev her up a couple of times, then we'll shut it off. Now you see how that mixture thins out right there? Yeah. Okay, don't never spray any ether or propane or anything around that carburetor to try to make it start or to check for leaks. Hey, set your timing at 30 degrees at 3,000. You eliminate that bog. You know, when they want to hesitate, the old timing chains get loose and you have to pull that timing up to 30 degrees where it used to be. 90% of the problem when they're bogging out on you. There's your instructions. Read them again. Okay? There's your carburetor. There's your mixture screws. You got a fitting in the back for your brakes, and you got one for your distributor if you need it, or windshield wipers, or heater control, or whatever you want. This has got the new powder coat, electronically applied. Very durable. Looks cool when you wash them up and everything else. So here we go. That's all done, and it's all ready to go.